1, 2, audio, hello, hey, 1, 2, 3, check, check, hey, hey. Do we have audio? Gotta love it, gotta love it. As you can see, we're in the truck. We're doing trucking stuff. I don't know if anybody's even gonna come in here. It's midday. No one cares. YouTube sucks. I'm sorry. YouTube's the most awesome thing ever. Oh, there I am. Got Circle of Death. As I said, I had to kiss YouTube's butt, right? I had to kiss YouTube's butt. Oh, I got that guy loaded pretty quickly. The robots are on fire. Not literally, but they are working good and fast today. We are getting loaded by robots. So you can only guess of where I'm at, right? And so I figured I'd go live because robots, as neat as the whole concept is, they go really slow in your trailer. They go really slow. You know, one time I picked up in Budweiser in upstate New York. And because I was dumb, more than I am now, because I was still green, I went into the lack of shipping office because I had an issue. And I got to see the robot forklift things, and it was really creepy how there's a warehouse of all these forklifts going like 3 miles an hour. It was deathly quiet. It was weird. And they had one guy in a forklift. One guy. So it's kind of, so they go real slow. You can feel, you barely feel them in your truck. Sometimes the only way I know that they're in there is the right way. So anyways, let's test 1, 2. Is my audio good? Test 1, 2, check, hey, hey. Alright, let's see. Cruising with Mike and Jen, hello. You are first. You beat Daniel Ladami, which that's an accomplishment in and of itself. Ogar, Jeremy Griggs, Little Viking Coach, Nittany Lion, R2D2, thank you. Nittany Nothing Witty and Nittany Lion. Jerome Jones. GNC Family Trucking, Shannon, Thomas Trucking, good afternoon everybody. TK, what's up? Quick Hit, what's up? Thomas Wilson. Thomas, you really need to make the Joplin for a truck show someday. You know that? Wasp trying to get in here. Clyde Garland, what's up? John Kirkpatrick, it's good. Good deal. Loud and Proud from California. Mike, are you out of the hospital yet? What are you doing? RD's in the house. I bet you RD can hear me. TJ Jones, what's up? Do you miss driving a truck yet, TJ? I noticed that you're saying a lot of the back when I was driving kind of comments, so I wonder if you're missing it or if you're enjoying your home time. And if you are at home, are you getting healthier? But I figured I'd just touch bases. Expect a lot of dumb live feeds from Joplin this weekend. And from me, maybe, I don't know. You know, if you go back and want to see the fat self of me, I did do a video on GBATs in 2017. And pretty much, I don't think I'm taking my GoPro this time. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might just take the selfie stick thingy that Ratman gave me for my phone, but I don't know. I get tired of hauling that stuff around. It's just easier to put a couple of phones in my pocket and call it good. Thomas Wilson, not much, just going up. Hammer the thumbs up, says Little Viking Coach. TJ Jones, sometimes you miss it. Sage News, what's up? You have horrible timing, Eric. I was in the middle of checking in the shipper when you called like 18 times. But I got your text and I made a comment, so I see what you're doing. What did you say? Yeah. Already check that hearing there. Check it. Check your hearing. I think what it is having the exhaust pipe like right there by your head. I think it's affecting you. So you see that dude made a Joker Happy Toys Maximum Overdrive replica truck. It's supposed to be at G-Bats. Dude, if that's there, that's gonna be awesome. Loading up for Paul's Valley for Saturday evening. Well, Clyde, where you at? I haven't looked at the ELD. It's not like I spy on all you guys. Although sometimes I need to. Sometimes I need to. Thomas, I will tell you about that later. But we got her fixed. And we're good. Oh, you're Bristol? So, you're going to go up 40, aren't you? You're going to go down 40. So, yeah. So, you won't be going through Joplin. That's sad. RD needs a weed burner. He does. He needs a weed burner. Is the Chipoleon show more of a truck show? Or is it a corporate show? It's an actual truck show. It's a, hey, look how cool my truck is and how pretty it is kind of show. Now they do have burnouts. They have some stunt thing going on. They got grandstands. They're gonna have fireworks. It's a great outdoor family event. Hopefully the weather holds. It's a beautiful day here in Missouri today. Not a cloud in the sky. 78 degrees. It is perfect. So hopefully this weather will hold out for the whole weekend. Is Jeff like making the trip? No, the only Jeffrey like representative going that I know of so far is yours truly. And I don't even have any business cards to pass out. Can you believe that? And the convoy. No, there's no convoy, nothing witty. The convoy is virtual. For some reason, they think that the vid will get inside the trucks. And they can't have their block party. So, hopefully can find a place to load out on Sunday, but probably doubtful. Clyde, look for Niagara Water out of Oklahoma City. And then there are tire loads that come out of there sometimes. And then you might... How far is Paul's Valley from Dallas? You might find something out of there. And then you've also got stuff that comes out of Fort Gibson. Let me look that up. How far is it from Paul's Valley, Oklahoma to Fort Gibson, Oklahoma? That's a 170-mile deadhead, but there are loads that come out of Fort Gibson. So, look to the click and goes for those items. Oh, and then there's... Well, no, I don't... Yeah. So I would look at that. So yeah, you're 170 from Fort Gibson, you're 150 from Dallas, but I know that 9 times out of 10, if I'm in Oak City, I'm getting water loads out of there. And you too can also do a live feed about robot forklift drivers. Get 26. 26 what? Oh, thumbs up? Yeah, Clyde, I would totally do that. And if you can get that... Okay, check this out, Clyde. There's Oklahoma City water to Rogers, Sam's Club. And then from Rogers, you can pick something out of Neosho and Joplin Market. So that's what I would do. Let's say you had a mobile home. Can you use your semi-truck to move it to a different location if you weld the mobile home hitch to your truck? No, McDonald. You have to have special permits to haul that. So, no, you cannot. Physically, the truck, yes, you can, but legally, no, you can't. Cassius King, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. You know, all you other YouTubers, you'll have to forgive me. I'm behind. My YouTube notifications have been kind of nuts here lately. So, you hope you're still alive for the robot war? I don't know. I think it's going to be more like a Terminator situation. Was it Skynet or whatever? I think it's going to be like that. I think that was the coolest part of the original Terminator, were the scenes where they were in the future, and all the robots were running over skulls and like lasers and stuff. I think that might be kind of neat to experience. But, you know, Pale Rider TV, are you going to make it to Joplin? I hope so. Our friend Tex is going to be there. Desert Okie Pam, hello. But yeah, Little Viking Coach, I hope you are alive for the robot war, because I believe that you will probably be a good warrior for the human side. Do I think that yellow is a girl color? I didn't know colors had genders. I mean, I've never seen yellow represent the female gender, but that's not politically correct to talk about that. So, bummer, Pale Rider. Well, I guess I was not gonna do any live feeds, but if you want, I'll do a live feed just for you. I'll call it Pale Rider's Missing Out. That sucks, Pale Rider. I was hoping you get to see it. But yeah, so we're waiting on the robots. It's pretty neat seeing the air gauge. You guys want to see the air gauge? Watch it. So they're about a quarter of the way. Your pronoun is driver. That's funny. As well it should be. What did I eat for lunch? Nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had this kind of pop up on my ELD. I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's from the ELD or what. Or if that's a Samsung thing. I have two Samsung phones and they didn't say anything like that. I thought that was weird. My phone's updated last night, so who knows what kind of crap that they put on them. Asian Mai put out his info. He will be there, wants to do meetups. Oh, really? Cool. I will definitely meet up with him. Hell, I might have to bust out the mother trucker hat. Check on your phone under settings. For what? I claimed my first rabbit today. I've shot a bunch in the past, never cleaned one. Gonna make rabbit stew tonight. Nice. It said, I didn't want to click on it because of fear of, but it was something like, you need to be very, in other words, they want to let you know if you've been near someone with COVID or something like that. You know, I've never been to Wingstop. I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings. Alright, let me look here. Would it be under apps? Sage. Should I do a search? COVID. Whoa, dude. To turn on COVID-19 exposure notifications, add an available region. Look at that. That's interesting. I'm not clicking on that. No way. I mean, I already get like wherever the weather is, like it'll tell me that stuff. I think I pointed that out the other night on the storm. Speaking of YouTube drama, do you guys realize that RD flipped me off and he said mean things about me on his last live feed? I do, little leg coach, I am the master at the robot dance. I am an 80s kid. I mean, I was born in the 70s, but 80s is the peak of my awesome cuteness that I was. And I was really good at the robot dance. You know, back when breakdancing was a thing. Who's RT? Pill Rider. Oh, that's funny. Pill Rider knows who RT is. He's trying to start some YouTube drama. More YouTube drama. The trucker's table's in here. Steve, take care, hero. Be careful, trailer trucking. I'm hunting this weekend. Flying back to Fort Wayne Monday and get the truck. Are you going to hunt more than rabbit? Is it really rabbits? Is there a rabbit season? You want to hunt? Do you hunt squirrel? Is squirrel any good? I've had rabbit. My dad used to raise rabbits when I was a child. Have I made $1 million already being an operator? No, but I've spent $1 million. Or though it seems like it. It's dove season. Anyone ever load in Grand Forks, North Dakota? You know, I want to say that I have. That was a long time ago. Do you go do it with Alex? Tell him I said he has to. Okay. Wild pig gun, open bow on deer this week. Okay. Wild pig. I've heard that you want, if you eat wild pig, you want to aim for the females, because if the male pig releases testosterone or you know, then it ruins the meat. Is that true? Friend, Catch is King. Trucker's Tables at Landstar, and he has a dry van trailer. You're hunting for wabbits. You've been sitting here over 4 hours waiting for a door. Can you be an owner-operator if you have a 28-foot trailer? Sure. Finding the customers is going to be the challenge. But you can do like hotshot stuff, like stuff that's only a pallet or two. Cut the glands out. Well, see, I heard that like once that adrenaline, like you shoot them and that adrenaline hits them, then it ruins the meat. That's what I thought. But I'm dumb. I don't know. I mean, I've hunted once and I failed miserably. So, don't believe me. Big Rig CEO will remind you. What are you doing all the way up there in North Dakota, anyways? Triple T. Got to deliver in Chicago area in the morning and it ain't look good. Nope, it's not. Oh. You can do LTL with the 20-foot trailer. You know what, Daniel Adami, you are all right. I have hauled a pup trailer in a semi when I was training to be a truck driver. Transland put me with a day cab guy, and we had one delivery that we had to use a pup trailer for. And it's actually a little bit harder to back that up because I mean, once you're off, you're off. You got to pull forward. It doesn't take much to get away from you. The longer the trailer, the easier it is to back up, to be honest with you, if you got the room. There should be some dry loads of sugar in that area. It's a big sugar beets area. Okay. What's better doing, regional, local, or OTR? Regional is the best of both worlds, depending on where you live. Where I live, I could be home every weekend and make money. I could be home every other weekend and make really good money. When I do the daily rates from like coast to coast stuff, you're better off doing the short runs. The only advantage, in my opinion, allegedly, of doing long haul OTR, coast to coast kind of stuff, is that you're not on the low boards very much. And you get to see way more of the country, which can be exciting. But I prefer dropping a load a day. That sounds weird. But it takes a little bit of work if you're self-dispatch. You got to kind of know your area and know your market. And if you're in a bad market, you're better off to go long. Now, where longer runs work better is on weekends. You know, pick up in Joplin on Friday and deliver Columbus on Monday kind of stuff, you know, or pick up in Springfield on Friday and deliver Monday morning in Jacksonville, Florida. Or, you know, or Pennsylvania, you know, Monday morning, you know, 1,000 miles. You know, you do 500 miles a day, easy breezy, 8-hour days. You don't run out of your 70. But most long haul loads, you need to be doing 650 miles a day a lot of times. And, you know, and that can get rough at points. So I'd rather just do the regional stuff. Macaroni. Got a good load in and out, but the one back out's not looking so good anymore. I sent you a text, by the way, Snorelord. I will have to read it when I get off the live feed. I pick up one day, delivery the next. I went to get off, and your Road Pro Fire video was on Shorties. Oh, wow, cool. Pick up in Chicago, deliver in Florida Monday after cabs class. I enjoyed my cabs class. All right, Daniel. I think we're full, but I will definitely talk to him. Let's see. I pick up one day and deliver the next day. DIY, what's up, man? Look, there was a discussion on one of the rate mile pages on Facebook. And I irritated some people, and that's not hard to do. I mean, you just answer a question legitimately, and everybody gets all like in their butthurt feelings. One was a guy saying, if you take anything under $3 a mile, you should sell your truck and making it worse on the rest of us, which usually those posts don't start until the market goes down. So I don't even know what prompted that, other than he probably had a bad day or he got outbid on one of his loads. And so I mentioned that you have to have a business mindset, and he said I was another guy that took cheap freight. So yeah, so there's that. So okay, whatever. And then there was another one talking about this broker hanging up on the dude, and I said that's not professional. And then there was another one where I posted about shore haul. And how this guy couldn't get anybody to run short haul, despite how good the money was. I'm like, I'll do it. Is yard jock easy because they just stay at the yard moving trailers around? Depends. There are places that probably aren't too bad, but then there are places that aren't great, and then there are places that are so busy that it would just get on my nerves. So I wouldn't call it easy, it's just a different kind of work. You're basically a glorified forklift driver, pretty much. You're just moving boxes around. I just got to do the safety part and renew my contracts only half the day. Yard spotters still need to hook, airline, and open doors. It is a workout. Yeah, Smoke, there was I was at Del Monte or Smucker's in Topeka. It's cat food. And I watched the yard guy, every single trailer he got that he backed up underneath to move out of a door, he dragged 10 feet. So he only had to get up once to hook up the airlines and close the doors. And I'm like, remind me to never drop a trailer here. Yeah, you become a yard spotter and then go OTR, regional, whatever. Psh, you'll be a back and pro. You don't do the business part of the cabs class? Triple T, I know that helped me tremendously. That's something I wish Snyder would do. Snyder needs, like, after 90 days, bring you in and say, hey man, you know, what are your challenges? And kind of maybe give you different perspectives of the low board. The way I attributed my cabs class at Landstar was, before cabs class, I had this big ass toolbox, but I was only using hammer and duct tape. But after the cabs class, I was able to learn how to use the rest of the tools that were in my box, right? That was kind of the analogy I used. And it really made a big difference with me. But the instructor that we had was really good. He was an ex-driver. He was in Fort Worth. And since then, I've heard that guy's retired, and the new guy that does it in Fort Worth isn't that great. Most of these are private property, no CDL needed to move trailers around, so it's a great learning tool just starting out. Rigs are always getting easier, but backing is still the same. Okay, Triple T. Wait, you've been at I thought the cabs class was only after 120 days. Or 180 days. You've been there a minute. Have you ever gotten anything free from a load because sometimes they don't take some things, like if it has minor damage? Yes. I get bottled water all the time. Not because of damages, but because they give it away free at the shipper. And then, but I have had some free boxes of stuff. Like, you might have like 2 or 3 boxes damaged, and the customer rejects it. So you call the broker and say, what do you want to do? And they verify that you can do whatever you want with it, and then boom. And then I got a sleeper full of cereal all of a sudden. Why do companies charge driver ops 25, 12, 20% and owner ops still pay for all the insurance and etc., and why the percentages vary? Olgar, that is a great question. Some carriers want to pass on the cost to you. And Jeff has done multiple videos about this. Here at Like Trucking, we get 80%. And he does not charge us for cargo liability, ELD, or anything of that. It's just we get a straight 80%. Now, out of the 80%, you're paying for your insurance and everything else, but you can get that on your own. But he's not charging for the ELD. There is a $1.50 card swipe fee on getting fuel, and then our IFTA quarterly, of course. But he doesn't charge us for, basically what some companies like to itemize, and some companies don't. And as far as the differences in percentages, it just depends on what that person's model is. So you might have a company that pays 85%, but then has weekly fees, insurance, plates, trailer lease, whatever. And then you have places that you get 80 like us, but we don't get charged for anything except the things that I've mentioned. So I know places that charge 90, that not charge, but they pay you 90% of gross but then they nickel and dime you on everything else. But the companies you want to avoid are the ones that nickel and dime you and only pay like 75. Those are the ones that you're not making any money. 75 or lower. Like Landstar and Schneider, I was getting 65% and getting nickel and dimed. Now Schneider's nickel and diming wasn't as bad as Landstar's, and it was more consistent. Schneider was more consistent, but at the end of the day, my fixed costs were about 160 a week at Schneider. I couldn't even tell you what they were at Landstar because they were very confusing. And then at Landstar, I was using Comdata, and they nickel and dime you just on that. You know, it might cost you $10, $15 just to use your own money. So as far as the different percentages, one person might think that they have a better program than another. And what it boils down to is how much can the carrier profit off the driver. And so some places have minimums and other places don't care how hard you run, but you get a lower percentage. You know, so it all balances out in the end. Most of the time, yes, chump. Oh, you got to go back every 3 years? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Let's see. How many cents per mile would you say is decent for a company? Chump, I don't know. Right now, like I was only making, I think 42 cents a mile as a company driver, but I've heard that most people are at 50 and 60 now, somewhere between that. So it just depends. Whatever works for you, but the thing you got to watch out for is you might have a company that pays you 60 cents. Company A might pay you 60 cents a mile, and company B only pays you 50 cents a mile, but maybe company A doesn't run you but 1,500 miles a week, whereas company B will run you 2,000 miles a week. So where are you going to make more money? That's another aspect that you got to look at. Will the Angry Trucker be doing a robot dance this weekend? I doubt it. Angry Trucker's using the whole Hensley approach with the black screen, and he also made fun of me. I angered the Angry Truck because I wear shorts. So Pale Rider doesn't like me, neither does Angry Trucker. T-Bone, what's up? James Best sent you. Okay. Is he live? No, I guess not. But, you know, when you're starting out with a company, whether you're a company driver or owner-operator, it's more than just the bottom line. And let me tell you guys this, and I was talking to my friend Richard about this today. If you see on the back of the trailer of a company and it says more money and more home time, don't go there, because it's an oxymoron. They're lying to you. What they need to say is, we can help you achieve a perfect balance of money and home time, but you can't have both. You can, but there's a balance there, right? You either have too much money and no home time, or too much home time and no money. Finding the balance is key, and the key to finding balance is having control. And that's why I would never, ever be an owner-operator for a mileage-based company. I would never be an owner-operator for a dispatched company, because you don't have, and then I would never have costs higher than I can't afford. Because I know guys that run 3,000 miles a week and make no money. But they got a hell of a cool truck payment, don't they? So it doesn't work. Now check it out. Check out my suspension gauge. Or my right way. So when I'm full, before the truck turns on, it shows 42. Of course, once I slide the tandems, put them in the right spot, we'll be at 34. 33 and change, and I know exactly where to put the tandems because I do this load so much. Oh, okay. Me too, shorts. Yeah, I mean, Angry Trucker doesn't like half the truck drivers out here. Look, let me tell you a little story. So, the first time I met Ponzi Zombie Killer, it was with Pale Rider. It was only the second time I've hung out with Pale Rider. And it was in Roanoke, Texas. I literally found the last parking spot. Well, no, second to last parking spot because Pale Rider found the last one. They're in Roanoke at the TA. And so he called Ponzi, and the three of us had lunch. And it was so hot that day that I think their cowboy boots melted to the cement. And I'm the only one sitting here with shorts. These guys are in their jeans and cowboy hats, and I was just like, I'm a lot more comfortable than you guys. Maybe it's not the shorts. People just hate pasty white legs. That's true, Dutch. That is true. If you're going to be a company driver, try and find someone who pays off the hub instead of Mover's Guide if there's any left. Clyde, that is definitely difficult. You're lucky if they get them to pay practical. You asked about my health journey or if I'm focusing on it. I lost focus recently, but starting tomorrow after I get over the stomach flu, I'll be back on track. 3-month training program. Good deal. As long as today is better than yesterday, TJ, that's forward progress. Can you get liability insurance if you own your own truck to save money? Well, there's liability, then there's cargo liability. Cargo liability is the carrier. Some carriers charge you for that, others don't. I have to have auto liability on my truck. And I also have to have physical damage. And physical damage is determined by whoever owns your truck, whether it be the bank or the lease company, and what the payoff amount has to be. So if you have a $160,000 truck, your insurance is going to be higher than the guy that has a $60,000 truck. I think the angry trucker is jealous because he has bird legs and looks like a dork in shorts. That's mean. No wonder the angry trucker's angry because you're mean to him. He doesn't have to take that from no Landstar guy. Are you looking to check out? Oh, okay. Yeah, some guys get confused. I didn't know if you're needing help or what. Cool, no problem. Yeah, when you get a green light here, like I just did, self-checkout, baby. All right. Does diesel last longer than gasoline? Depends. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for the awesome interaction, and hopefully we'll see you soon. If you're going to be at Joplin, hit me up on Messenger. If you don't have my number, and we'll meet. We'll hang out. Peace.